flagship, the word that means the best in class from a particular brand. As fancy as it sounds, this is not the case with most smartphones, and we have seen examples of smartphones failing miserably at delivering what they promise. Does Huawei's new flagship, the Mate 20 Pro, hold up to the mark, or is it yet another name in a cluster of insignificant smartphones? Well, let's dig deeper into this one. This is Gaurav Tamang from E-Nepsters, and this is our full review of the new Huawei Mate 20 Pro. So let's start off with the build and design. Kicking things off with a physical overview of the device, this is the part where the Mate 20 Pro woos you down. From the curved glass back and the curved display that wraps perfectly around the metal frame holding the two glass slabs together, everything about this phone is great. The glass panels on the back is textured, which provides the Mate 20 Pro with a firm grip and a slimmer look. Even the choices of colors that Huawei has made is admirable, and that holds true for the emerald green variant of the review unit that we have. The device is also available in midnight blue, twilight, pink gold and black, and regardless of which one you pick, all of them are amazing. But glass is glass and is prone to fingerprints, smudges and breaking, so don't go flaunting the beauty of your device, handle it with care. To the front we have a 6.39 inches AMOLED display with a notch and a resolution of 3120x1440 pixels. It has an aspect ratio of 19.5:9 and screen to body ratio of 87.9%. Yes, it's an AMOLED display panel with a 2K resolution which looks crisp and produces inky blacks and vibrant colors. The display is pixel madness and is HDR10 compliant and even covers DCI-P3 color gamut. Everything about the display is great. Kudos to Huawei for that. The area where Huawei has definitely gone overboard is with the optics. Huawei has collaborated with Leica, the manufacturer of premium segment camera optics, for the Mate 20 Pro. Well, how does it fare then? DxOMark has rated the camera on the Huawei Mate 20 Pro with a score of 109, which happens to be the highest achieved score by any smartphone in that manner. All these numbers and the tests explain it all, as the Huawei Mate 20 Pro is an all-rounder when it comes to cameras. The Mate 20 Pro houses a triple camera setup to the back, which includes a primary 40 megapixel sensor with the aperture of f1.8, backed up by a 20 megapixel ultra-wide sensor with an aperture of 2.2 and an 8 megapixel telephoto sensor with an aperture of f2.8. All these three sensors combined make up for the 5x hybrid zoom. To say the least, the camera on the Mate 20 Pro is triple cameras done right. No matter what lighting condition you're in, the Huawei Mate 20 produces pleasing results every single time without fail. The ultra-wide sensor helps you fit everything into a single frame so that you can capture what you see. The telephoto lens gives you the flexibility to get closer to a subject. Thanks to the f1.8 aperture on the primary sensor, the macro shots on this one are great with a great amount of natural bokeh. For the low light shots, there's a night mode baked right into the camera, which takes long exposure shots. Portrait shots too have a whole lot of details, plus the age-long complaint that the beauty mode on Huawei phones being too obnoxious has finally been addressed, and you can tweak it to your own liking now. Moving on to the video front, Huawei Mate 20 Pro can shoot 4K videos at 30 frames per second, 1080p videos at 60 and 30 frames per second, and slow motion videos at 960 FPS at 720p. The videos are stabilized thanks to the gyro EIS. Plus, Huawei has thrown in some additional features to the video front, such as a wide aperture video that lets you eliminate the subject from the background, similar to what we see in the portrait photos. The full-fledged Pro mode is also there, so that you can give every single picture your own magic touch. A tiny unaddressed issue has to be the HDR mode, still being an option that you need to toggle into through the Mode tab. Why would you do that, Huawei? The Huawei Mate 20 Pro runs on EMUI 9, built on top of Android 9.0 Pie. The custom skin versus stock Android is a long-going debate. Surely the stock Android is bloat-free and looks clean, but there's no denying that the custom skins bring out a lot of interesting and cool features along. Same holds true for EMUI 9. The Huawei Mate 20 Pro brings a host of features like digital balance, face unlock, wireless projection, password vault, eye comfort and many more. On top of that, EMUI 9 is well optimized, which means that Huawei Mate 20 Pro doesn't even know what lag means, be it navigation, taking screenshots using multi-window or split screen, and even all of them at the same time. The Huawei Mate 20 Pro flies through everything like a champ. The audio experience remains a mixed bag. The Huawei Mate 20 Pro has stereo speakers, that is, the earpiece doubles as a secondary speaker. The output is impressive and balanced for most part, as long as it's not kept on charging. Yup, you heard me right. The primary speaker lies behind the USB Type-C port, which is a weird placement to be honest, and you definitely don't want to stream your multimedia content while your phone is charging. Other than that, the crisp 2K display and the stereo audio combined makes the Huawei Mate 20 Pro an ultimate media consumption device. One thing that hurts me though has to be the omission of the 3.5mm headphone jack. But the audio output via the Type-C earphones provided on the box sounds pretty well as well. And with the support for Dolby Atmos enabled, the output might actually be even better. You will be missed, headphone jack. Rest in peace. The Huawei Mate 20 Pro houses an inbuilt fingerprint scanner which is decent. The animations look cool, but no matter how cool it seems, it still strikes me as a little bit half-baked, as more often than not I found myself switching to the face unlock, which is not only faster but also accurate. The face unlock feature makes use of the IR to map the face, which makes it a bit more secure than what the optical face unlock has solely to offer. And there's also the password vault, which keeps your private files safe and inaccessible to any other intruders. Huawei's in-house chipset, the Kirin 980 SoC, powers this bad boy up. It's an octa-core chipset fabricated on the 7nm FinFET process and is segmented into 4 different duos, with the highest being clocked at 2.6 GHz each, and the lower powered being clocked at 1.8 GHz each. All these numbers might get you confused. In order to simplify things up, the Kirin 980 is really powerful and power efficient thanks to the 7nm architecture. Be it day-to-day tasks, jumping back and forth between apps, running 2 heavy tasks in split screen, the Huawei Mate 20 Pro never lags or stutters. The gaming and graphics duties are handled by the Mali G76 MP10 GPU. It is pretty capable and the Huawei Mate 20 Pro runs heavy AAA titles like a champ. Games like PUBG, Art of Conquest, Asphalt 9 and a couple more all ran with ease with all the settings cranked up high. Gaming and Huawei are gelling up pretty well. The device does not heat up in a way that is noticeable. This not only makes the performance consistent, but also the gameplay on this one an eye candy. The Mate 20 Pro houses a huge 4200 mAh battery which lasts an eternity. The battery life on this one is bonkers. No matter how heavy of a user you might be, you are bound to have a hard time draining it to zero before going to bed. There's also support for Huawei's Supercharge, which charges the device from 0 to 100 in just 75 minutes. The best part is that Huawei Mate 20 Pro comes with a 40-watt Supercharge bundled inside the box, unlike some other brands. And then there's this reverse charging which lets your phone act like a wireless power bank. This might seem like a gimmick now, but it might be the start of something new. Keep track of your charger, as this Mate 20 Pro might spoil your charging habits. For the price of Rs 1,29,900, the Huawei Mate 20 Pro is a bit on the pricier side, but hey, it's a flagship, so what do you expect? What you're getting here is undeniably one of the best, if not the best Android device that money can buy. If you're someone with a heavy wallet and willing to get a flagship that checks a lot of boxes when it comes to that perfect smartphone you want to tout, definitely go for it. Or if you're looking for a handy alternative to replace your bulky camera, the Mate 20 Pro is hands down one of the best ways to go. It's February and this is the best Mate that you can get. That wraps it up for the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. We'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay tuned to E-Nepsters by following us on social media for more stuff about technology. This is Gaurav Tamang signing off. We'll catch you guys soon.